death to life. It doesn't get any bigger than that. Find out how Jesus changes death to life in this episode of 5 Minutes Closer. I'm Vaughn Weatherford, and this is 5 Minutes Closer. For the next 5 minutes, let's explore some biblical truths and apply them to your life. No podcast, including this one, can transform your life or give you what you really need. Only Jesus can do that. You can find out why in what I've called the first five episodes of 5 Minutes Closer. Each following episode explores scriptural truths that, if you follow them, will bring you 5 minutes closer to the person God created you to be. Let's see if we can get you 5 minutes closer. My cousins and I used to play the Game of Life, a board game in which players move their tokens around a board, attempting to accumulate the most money by the end of the game. We changed the rules. Instead of following the path in the direction indicated, we allowed each other to circle the board as many times as we wanted. We played until the bank ran out of money or we got bored, whichever came first. Unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. When we reach the end, we don't have the option of going around again. In addition, the person with the most money doesn't win. Death is the great equalizer. Rich and poor all face the same end. That makes Jesus' statement in John chapter 5, verse 24 all the more profound. He changes the rules. Here's what Jesus said in John chapter 5, verse 24. Truly, truly, I say to you, whoever hears my words and believes him who sent me has eternal life. He does not come into judgment, but has passed from death to life. The religious leaders were angry that Jesus seemed to be claiming that he was God. They were right. Instead of dodging their anger, Jesus doubles down on his statement. He claimed to be able to do what only God can do. Those who believed in him, he said, would pass from death to life. Jesus' claims could not be more dramatic. He promises a change from death to life. And Christ issues a clear call. He says, hear what I have taught, believe in me, and move from death to life. Two things are essential to understand. First, to move from one place to another, you have to realize that you need to move. Like the proverbial frog in the kettle, you don't realize the water's getting hotter, you won't know to hop out of the pot. We have to recognize that what we need, only Jesus can give. The ultimate end of everything in this world is death. Nothing lasts. Jesus changes that. He changes death into life. He proclaimed it, and then he proved it by rising from the dead himself. What Jesus did brings his challenge. As he stated, there's more than just the knowledge of his teaching. This is not only a statement of truth, but also an invitation to respond to that truth. From time to time, my wife takes me shopping for furniture. I look forward to this only slightly more than a root canal. However, furniture shopping does have its advantages. At least there's a place to sit down when you get tired. Most furniture stores have a simulated living room, complete with a lazy boy chair. Every husband in the store races to be the first one to get to that section. The display includes the chair, a coffee table, entertainment center, complete with flat-screen TV. Who needs to buy furniture? I could just live here. Just one problem. The TV is made out of cardboard. At least the simulated picture is crystal clear. The knowledge of Jesus is essential, but Jesus calls for more than an intellectual assent. The religious leaders had complete knowledge of what Jesus had just done. Without belief, their knowledge was as helpful as that cardboard TV. What they lacked was belief, and Jesus knew that faith in him changes everything. Whoever hears my word and believes him who sent me has eternal life. Believe in the only one who can change death into life, because now you're 5 minutes closer. My prayer is that these 5 minutes have challenged you, inspired you, and caused you to consider applying God's message for your life from His Word. To find out more, visit our website at 5minutescloser.com. Join me next time to see if we can get you 5 minutes closer.